What is up, everybody? All 19, wow, 19 of you, 20 of you, holy cow, watching on Facebook Live. Welcome back to the Fizz. Holy cow, this might break records. I'm not sure. I say that as somebody who is aware of the existence of an internet culture where there are streamers who do stuff like this and they get thousands, millions of views. But anyway, welcome back. Welcome back to the Fizz. This one, this one is a long time coming. So for those of you who are just now joining in, if you saw the post the past couple of days, this time we are doing one that is, for lack of a better phrase, a little insane. So, little backstory before we get this party started. 5 years ago, there was a family at my church who they've moved to different states at this point, but they brought me a gift. I can't remember what the occasion was, and it was a bottle of something that I'd never heard of and didn't know was a thing called bacon soda, not baking soda, bacon soda. By a company called Lester's Fixins. And I have this right here is what they brought me. This is not the exact same bottle. That bottle still sits on my desk at work to this day. But I have never opened it. I looked into it when I first got it, and it was the reviews were not good. The reviews were basically, I can't find the original. I think the original entry that was on Amazon at the time that I got this is gone. But I remember seeing reviews for it that said something to the effect of like this product tastes like motor oil. And stuff like that. So I didn't want to drink it for a number of reasons, that being one of them, but also just because I really appreciated it. They went out of their way to give this thing to me, and it was a pretty nice gesture, so I've just kind of hung on to it ever since. And over the years, people have brought me stuff that is like bacon themed because I'm a big fan of bacon. If you know me, you know that bacon is one of my favorite foods. I put it. I don't eat it anywhere near as often as I talk about it. Otherwise, I would probably be dead. But I do love me some bacon. So that actually is going to go ahead and bring us to our poll question, which I'm going to go ahead and publish now. If you like bacon, how do you like it cooked? Do you like it cooked crispy or do you like it cooked chewy? So I'm publishing that right now. You can go ahead and vote on that as we get started. But yeah, like I said, yes, but it is bacon. So yeah. That's the thing. Like I haven't heard that it actually tastes like real bacon. I've heard that it tastes bad. But yeah, so again, thank you, all of you who are watching. Thank you so much. I'm now up to 21 viewers right now. So far, the voting is already started happening, and we're 50-50, crispy or chewy, so that's cool for bacon. So, but yeah, so for this product that I'm going to be trying today, there still exists a an Amazon thing for it. I'm gonna go ahead and share my my browser here with you real quick. You can find it on Amazon. They still sell it. Lester's Fixin' Bacon Soda. You can only find it in 6 bottles, packs of 6 bottles, which is part of the reason that has prevented me from, actually buying another bottle so I could actually try it before now. So I have a friend, Robert Mays, who lives up in Morgantown, who actually hooked me up with this. But yeah, he actually found it in person and he grabbed me a bottle of it. So I have him to thank for that. But you can look at other products that this guy has, and you can see that there is there's a few different things. Like you can see that they've got different flavors, variety of flavors. He said he saw like ranch and hot sauce flavor. There was one that I saw. I don't think they make it anymore, a long time ago, but there was a Lester's Fixin' Bacon Soda with maple syrup flavor, and it had like a 1-star review. Now this product here only has 3 reviews on it, as you can see. It says pretty gross, but that's to be expected, I guess. Which I didn't want to expect that. I want it to be good. One of this just says 3 stars. A good novelty, tastes awful. Well, that's unfortunate. And then another one that says tastes like very crispy bacon. So out of out of 3 reviews, one of them actually seems to say that it tastes like bacon. The other 2 say that it's gross, and it's got a 3-star review over here. So so that's interesting to me. But still, I'm very interested in giving it a try. I have been for 5 years now, and now that I have a brand new bottle of it, I'm gonna go ahead and just crack this one open. So without any further ado, I think it's about time to do this. Like I said, for 5 years I've been curious as to how this actually tastes, and have been not curious enough to buy 6 bottles of it, because if I don't like it, which the reviews seem to indicate that I don't want to have wasted money buying 5 of these when 1 will suffice. So it's a glass bottle. I haven't really done a lot of glass bottle openings yet, and I think it's the twist kind. I think. So I'm going to go ahead and try and do that. But if not, I have this handy-dandy Maryland crab, as I am a Baltimore, Maryland resident, or not resident, but native. I have this, my mom got this for me, this bottle opener that I will use. So let's go ahead and give this a shot here, see if it'll just twist open. It does. It just twists right open. That's good. All right, so this is the moment of truth coming up here. Very first thing, you know what we do. Okay, we are at 75% of the voting for crispy bacon. I got to tell you, that's one of my favorite too. So, you guys know what's next. Very first thing we do after the cap comes off, it is time for the sniff test. So, let's do this. This is interesting. I wouldn't say it smells exactly like bacon. I would say that it smells like bacon-flavored candy. If you've ever had that, it's sort of like a sweet, and they kind of inject an artificial smoky flavor into it. Not very salty, obviously. So, there's my mom. She's on. Hey, Mom. So my parents are actually, they're out of state right now. They're attending a morel mushroom festival, I think it is. I didn't even know that was a thing. So I'm actually house sitting for them and for their dogs right now. So I'm actually going to be going there when I get done with this. But yeah, so hey guys, hope y'all are having a good time. I'm a bad Baptist. The worst kind of Baptist is no Baptist at all, I guess. So yeah, it just kind of smells like bacon candy taste, if you've ever had that. So that's actually a little bit more encouraging than I thought it was going to be. So you know how we do. Got that cup with ice. And it's time to let it breathe. Okay, off the bat, I'm looking right at it, and this, when it's coming out of the bottle, it actually looks very pink. Like it almost looks like it would be a sort of fruity flavored kind of drink. Listen to that. So that's that satisfying fizz that we love, as also the show is named after. All right, so with more of that smell, it's a lot stronger now that it's coming out of the cup directly, and yeah, it's I'm a little nervous here. I'm actually going to set this down real quick because I actually need to refresh these comments because I see they are coming hand over fist right now. But yeah, morel. Oh no. So my dad in the comments says we hope to find some morel mushroom soda for you to try. I cannot imagine that would be any sort of good. All right, so that's taking a second to load. The poll's still going, so as long as this is still happening, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. I'm a little nervous. We will see how this goes, but cheers. After 5 years, let's see how this goes. Oh, wow. Why did I just take a second drink of that? Okay, so it's not great. Off the bat. Now, I'm not really 100% sure how to describe this right now. It kind of tastes like bacon candy is supposed to taste, but I mean, it doesn't really taste like bacon per se. It does taste like bacon candy, but it is. I think the aftertaste is. Oh wow, that aftertaste isn't really doing it for. Okay, so I taste the seltzer water in it. I definitely taste the seltzer. That is a predominant. I don't want to say flavor because seltzer water by itself is actually pretty flavorless, but it definitely tastes like they melted a piece of bacon flavored candy and then mixed it into a cup of seltzer water. While you're drinking it, it's sweet. And it doesn't taste awful. It tastes all right while you're drinking it. But as soon as you are done taking a sip, yeah, you were left with an aftertaste that is, for all intents and purposes, not great. It almost tastes like it spoils while it's in your mouth. If that makes any sense. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. It's kind of what I feel like I'm tasting is it just kind of feels like it starts as you start the sip, it's good. It's not bad. It tastes like candy. But then the second you stop sipping, the second the oxygen hits your taste buds, it's like, dude, what were you thinking? So yeah, it's an interesting novelty. It's one of those things that it's one of those things that doesn't hurt to try. It's one of those things that I would almost say it's more of a joke experience. Like, this is something that you do on a dare with friends just to see who has the weirdest reaction. You don't actually drink this for enjoyment. You drink it as sort of a social experiment with friends, which isn't bad. That's a fun experience. I've had experiences like that, although usually it involves like drinking vinegar or drinking like ranch and then throwing up in front of your friends, and they're laughing at you. Thank God there weren't smartphones when I was getting into that mess, because that would be embarrassing. Evidence of my stupidity to be left around. God knows there's enough of that as it is. So, yeah. 3-star review is very apt for this. I don't think I'm going to finish this one, but I have to say it's about what I expected. No, it's better. It is better. It is better than what I expected as an experience. The experience that I was expecting was to take a sip of that and then just, like it was supposed to taste like motor oil. It was supposed to taste just nasty. And it tastes okay while, like I said, while you're drinking it, it tastes okay. It's just like liquid candy with seltzer water. But then as soon as you stop taking that sip, the aftertaste hits you pretty hard. It does not actually taste like real bacon. If you want real bacon, make real bacon. But for a novelty, for kind of like a novelty joke pop, I would say that this actually does a pretty decent job of being that. And honestly, with this branding, like look at the design of the logo and the text and all that. Like, I think this product knows what it is. I think that they put it out there specifically for the purpose of being some sort of novelty joke drink that you experience with your friends, and sort of like Sharknado. The movie Sharknado. Those movies, that series of movies Sharknado. so bad it's good kind of thing. Like, that's not designed to be taken seriously as a movie. It's designed for you to sit around with your friends and laugh at it. And it knows what it is. That series, that franchise, it knows what it is. And I wouldn't say that this Lester's Fixins Bacon Soda, I wouldn't say that it's that it goes that far with that. But I would definitely think that they were not trying to make a product that you could just sit and enjoy. They were trying to make a product that, you could make some memories with friends with. So, and if that's the case, good job with that. Yeah, that aftertaste isn't getting better. No, I'm probably actually gonna drink something, some like iced tea or something after I get done with this, because that's just, yeah, it's not an enjoyable drinking experience in and of itself. It's more of a, hey, get with your friends and make live stream videos about it or something, because that's about that's about all that it seems to be good for at this point. So let me see if I can catch up on some of these comments here. They're not loading in real time in my browser for some reason. But so Colin says documentary. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but yeah, Sharknado happened in Dartmoor, West Virginia. Did it really? Did it actually happen in West Virginia? Like, was it actually something that was shot, or was it like, or were there like real events? Brian says chug, chug, chug. Oh man. I suppose wow. Okay, now three of you are saying I should chug it. Wow. You guys are trying to kill me, aren't you? Chuck says it's for the challenge of seeing who can get through the drink. All right. Give me a slew of thumbs up reactions if you think I should just try and chug this thing on air here, because I will try it. I have a little bit of this left to drop in, but for real, like, I don't know that I'll make it to the bottom. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I really happened in real life. How in the world? Okay, so I see you. Y'all want me to chug this? Y'all are. There's 20 of you. There were 30 at one point, so I probably lost 10 viewers because I wasn't chugging. So, all right, money was spent for this, so I might as well make it worth it. So, all right, let's see how long I can. I'm gonna go ahead and set a timer. I'm gonna see how long it takes for me to get to the bottom of this. And then we'll go. All right. Bottoms up. Here's to you. Wow. 25 seconds. Oh, wow. That was not pleasant. Hang on. Mm-hmm. All right. So, well, that's an aftertaste that I'm not going to have. That I'm not going to miss when it's gone. I'll just say that much right now. All right. So, there we go. And as far as our poll is concerned, it was bad. I mean, it was okay. So if you saw earlier where I said, it tasted all right while you were drinking it. Just like liquid carbonated bacon flavored candy. It didn't actually taste like bacon. It tasted like bacon candy, melted down and mixed with some seltzer water. The second you stop drinking it, the second oxygen hits your taste buds, it tastes like it is actually actively rotting on your tongue. And I just chugged the whole thing. So I'll probably be burping up the rotten scent for the rest of the night. So thanks for that. Excuse me. Wow, okay. Pardon me for being rude. It was not me. It was my food. It bubbled up to say hello, and now it's gone back down below. All right. So crispy bacon is the very clear winner of our poll. 77% to 23%. So thank you for participating in that. And I think I know what I will be having for breakfast tomorrow morning. So, all right, that was a lot of fun, albeit not the best tasting thing I've tried on air. But the next stream, I've already got my next stream planned out, is going to be Jolt Cola. My parents left me a can of it in my fridge last week, and I realized I'm 32 years old and I've never actually tried Jolt Cola before. It was something they made in the 90s. It got discontinued for something like 10 years, 10 or more years. And I think like 3 or 4 years ago, they brought it back. And it's supposed to be like supercharged with caffeine. I've never tried it before, so I think it'll probably be next Thursday that I try it, or it'll either be Tuesday or Thursday. I'm not sure which day yet. I'll announce it in a future post, but I will be doing that. I will be doing Jolt Cola for my next Fizz episode, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining us on this very interesting closing of a 5-year mystery. I'm glad I actually now know what it tastes like. So whenever somebody asks me at work, "Hey, have you tried that?" I can say, "Yeah, I did. Watch this video. It's terrible." But yeah, well, it's good to know that it's not the worst possible thing I ever could have drank. It's not the best, far from it. And honestly, if I ever come across a bacon soda that actually is like a good bacon soda, I'd like to try that, because I'd like to see what somebody can do with that if it's not in the form of like a novelty flavor, like a joke thing, like an actual thing that you can sit and just enjoy on a hot summer day. So I will keep my eyes peeled for that. If I ever find it, I'll let you guys know. All right, so that's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wow, I had like over 30 people watching at one point. That's huge. That's awesome. So yeah, thank you very much. Don't drink Jolt on an empty stomach, and make sure you can stay up late. I stay up late all the time. I'm good. But yeah, thank you so much for joining us on this episode. I feel some closure, actually. I feel a little sense of closure, but I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get myself moving and get some dogs outside. Some of them need to go for a WALK. So we're going to go ahead and make that happen. So I'm watching 5 dogs over the next few days. So that is an enjoyable time. I think I got 4 hours of sleep last night because they all wanted bed space. So that was fun. All right. So you don't want me to sing a song, Colin. You're better at that than I could ever hope to be. But thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one next week when we review Jolt Cola. For those of you who know, I'm seeing in the comments, you guys know. So join along, and we'll go from there. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.